I think that's what he wants to hear. Yeah, I know he talks all garbage about me. I know the slander he also says too. Yeah, I know it. He's over there right now. Mad as all Dickens. He's really bad. Um, let's see. I'm trying to get my stuff up and running. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, folks. Let me put this on pause. So I guess his buddy Chris Rios or Riaz or whatever his name is told Joe that, hey, this guy's turned you into a monetization god. He's making all this money off of you. Joe, I'm not making no money off of you, and I don't get a chance to make a money off of you. He's over there thinking I'm making money off of him. I'm not. I'm not making no money off of this dude. It's impossible to make money off of con man. You know, con men take, they don't give. But he said some very important things today that I will make sure this video gets recorded. I mean, I have to make sure this video gets recorded because he's saying some pretty good stuff that I need. But yeah, I know he talks all this garbage about me, and it's all, everything he's doing is called libel slander. Libel slander. So let him continue. I mean, he's been on here for a while too, folks. He's been on for a whole 39 minutes after the fact I left. He's here he is. So I know that this person is Chris Rios. I know this is the person. That's sending Joe these letters and stuff like that. This is the guy, Chris Rios. And Chris Rios is Joe 2.1 and a half, you know. That's who he basically is. And he's him and Joe, for what I understand. Now I don't know much about Chris Rios, but I know him and Joe talk. And due to the fact that this guy has so much of an opinion about Sally, nobody really knows who Sally is but Chris Rios. And Chris Rios was allegedly busted over in the Philippines for being an artist, and he wasn't. He was supposed to have all these degrees in teaching, all these degrees or something like that, and they found out that all his credentials were fake. He took money from people, and he owed people money. I don't know if he's still in the Philippines or not, but I do believe that, see, Joe and this guy talked. And Joe and this guy talked, and they sound exactly like parallel to each other, you know. And I don't know what went on over there, but when you, cause Sally did show me the letters that she got about this guy named Chris. All right, so she showed me the court documents and everything. Now she hasn't showed this to nobody, but she let me see them. And yes, he was found guilty. And yes, he is to. I do believe he is to be deported. And yes, he's still over there, but they can't. They don't think they can find him. He's hiding over there on that island, someplace, somewhere. I don't know. Don't understand. But he lost his case. He lost his case, and he has to pay the money back. And it was proven. Saw the court documents. He was there. I forget, he had a type of visa which expired. Like, it was like a traveling type of visa or something, passport or something. I'm not sure. But the thing about it is that dude was supposed to get arrested and deported off that island a long time ago. And the thing about it is, it's just hard to find him. And I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. She showed me the documents and stuff like that. And I'm not going to call the Filipinos to check. I mean, I tried to talk to Chris Rios, but Chris Rios is basically Joe. I tried to send him messages, and somehow those messages got to Joe. So, you know, at that point, I decided that, you know what, either this is Joe pretending to be Chris, or Chris is messing around with he shouldn't really mess around with this guy. He really shouldn't. But I think that's the person who sent Joe this letter right here. When you meeting your lawyer, does he need anything from me? No, 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 no. I'll tell you when. So Joe's talking all this garbage and jargon this morning, and it's funny because you can actually see how mad he is. You see how here he goes. He's going over to the uniform that he removed. I don't know what else he's showing. Say, here is the link. I was snarling to Bart. He is back. He's going. He's taking a trip down memory lane. See, I know who this person is. I know who this person is with in this little chat with me and all these other people, but Joe will never know. He will never know. That's the funny thing about it. Joe will never know who I'm talking to. It could be a Russian, could be Chinese, could be North Korean. See, who knows? But what kills me is he comes over here and talks about my video, people. Look at him.
But it's not his.
Then he says the video's not mine. Yes, the video is mine. You see, this is why this video is mine, Joe. It's because I bought the motions for them. I took the motions in here. I sculpted the character, not the character, I sculpted the character's clothing. I went over into DAS and used the DAS merchant resources, which gives me the rights to use the character after I create the character to actually sell it. See, I could take this whole thing and put it somewhere on the website to sell it, Joe. You can't. You can't. You can't. If you want to know where I got the ring from, I got it from Dash 3D. You can go and check on. You can go to Dash 3D and check right now. You will see that this is a brand new product that they just came out with about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's still on sale for $8.23. It's called Z Ring or something like that. But go to Dash, go to their search bar and just type in the word wrestling, and you will see Z wrestling ring, and that's where I got this from. It was a nice ring. It was nice. It has a nice little decal on the floor. It's a very, very nice ring. Let's go to preview and let's take a little tour of my scene here. You see I got 4 lights. There's the ring, a really nice looking ring. Here's the light. Here's my light set up here above it to make it look like a real ring. I wish they had some type of volumetric lighting in here. You know, that would really make this look cool. And there's my character. There she is. She's right there, Joe. So and then Joe says, "Well, Winnigan did not make this character. He didn't make this." Well, Joe, we're gonna prove you wrong on that. See, Joe's wrong about everything. Everything Joe says is just liable slander. And then Joe says I sound like the penguin. Well, let me do my imitation of penguin. It's funny. So here is the character. Here she is right here. I mean, here's the clothing I made for her. Here are the boots, the outfit, suit. You know, that's everything. I think that's her low poly. What's the name? Yeah, it is. I think it's one of these right. Yeah, here it is. Here's the high poly one I made. You know, the high poly one that. Here's her complete suit, armbands and well, armbands and stars and gloves and all that stuff that Joe doesn't know how to make. And everybody knows that I made this because I made a video about it, Joe. Where is your video about you making anything? You don't have one. I do. You know, you sit back and say all this stuff about me and it's not true, Joe. You know? The animation I use comes from Mocap Online, and Mocap Online is a motion capture studio. They make stuff, Joe. They don't steal stuff. They have no reason to steal stuff because they have talent there. Talent that far surpasses you. Equipment that far surpasses you. They're not pretending to have a Connect saying, I'm making all these motions with the Connect. They're not doing that, Joe. Nobody's doing that. But you, my friend. You know, if you you are a laughing stock, dude. Because you're angry. See, the reason why Joe says the stuff he did is because he can't do it. You know, that's why I left this. That's why I left this anime. That's why I left this thing open this morning. You know, that's why I left this open because this buffoon. Let's see. I could probably use this for animation. But yeah, this buffoon wishes to make people think that something that I'm not. You know, he tries his best to insult me, belittle my work or whatever, and the problem is that the problem is that he can't do it. He can't do it. So what more can I say, Joe? What can I say, little Joey? What can I say is the fact that you're a loser and you don't have any ounce of proof of what you say about me. Look at him, he's still or whatever. He's back in my emails again. Look at him, confused. I don't know why I can't be like Wingun. Wingun is just so much more than me. He is just so much more than me. I cannot compete. I have to lie and steal and get by. While Wingun just has the talent for people to just pay him money for him to do work. And my name is Joseph Mcpeek, a little bitty man living in my mommy's garage. I know I'll talk about Wingun's emails. That'll make people like me more. Ooh, I'll put up fake emails that people have supposedly sent me, but I know they're from Chris Rios. You know? It's sad. Sad this morning, folks. The saddest. He got on this morning because I did another video. Right, I did another video besides this one right here. I did another video about Joe making the counter notification. So he gets mad at me, runs to his channel. You know, he runs to his channel, folks. He runs to his channel, opens up his mouth and starts spewing garbage. You know, I don't know if I call him a fake merchant. He should be named a garbage man from now on. I mean, he just starts to spewing stuff, and he starts it in the guise of, we're going to talk about the Troll's new video. And he didn't talk about the video. All he was doing is just saying he doesn't own it. That's it. That's all he was talking about. He doesn't own it. I was like, well, Joe, I do own the animations. I made the character. I made the clothing. I bought the ring. Yeah, I pretty much own the content, Joe. The thing about it is, I can't take it out and resell it. See, just because you own something doesn't necessarily mean you have the rights to resell it. See, if you own something, you have the right to do as you please as long as you stay within the EU laws. See, EU laws are made to protect people's content. They give you the rights to use this stuff, and that's what I basically have. I have the rights to use this stuff in any shape, form, manner I want to, as long as it doesn't go against the EU law, which is basically taking the stuff, repackaging it, and saying it's mine. But due to the fact that I bought merchant resources stuff, I can resell this character if I want to. I can strip this character down and sell the morph. I can take the clothes on this character and resell the clothes. Although I may have to change the colors on it and whatever, so it won't look like this character, because I did make this character for somebody. But I can resell this thing on the open market all I want to all day, because everything I use comes 100% from me, because I took the time to make and shape this character inside of DAS with merchant resources, and then I took that character out over to DAS, over to iClone, and I shaped it some more in iClone. And then after that, I took it in ZBrush and shaped it up some more. And then after that, I took it into, I also made the base for her outfit. And I also took it into Blender and actually sculpted on it some more. So everything here is 100% original content that I made, that it can't be redistributed because I made it using resources, just like how somebody would buy a sculpting base and sculpt on it. I did the same thing. So for him to sit back and say, "Hey, don't own it," well, Joe, yes, Joe, you don't own it. You're mad because you will never own it. But I tell you what, Joe, since you say I don't own this, watch me put it up on the Real Illusion. I mean, I think I'm gonna talk to the guy. today and asked him, is it okay if I take this model, this assets, and sell it, or because I still can sell it, but he owns the character itself, but I own the model, the clothes, and everything else, and the animation. See, the animations I can't sell. See, I would have to go to Mocap Online and ask for permission to take this animation, which is basically derivative of their content, and can I sell it with this character? No, I don't think they'll probably have a problem with it, but I will ask them. I will ask them probably today when I get a chance. But the thing about it is, Joe can't do this. Everything I did in this 16-second video, which took me 2 hours to make, Joe can't do none of it. And he stands by the fact that he can't do none of it. So his only fighting words back is to say, Wingen doesn't own it either. Dude, I own everything you see in that video. Everything is mine. I can do whatever I want to with it, even probably sell it once I get the okay from certain said vendors. But I think I am okay, Joe. I think I own it. I think if I ever put it up, you won't be able to take it down. I could put this on Gumroad if I wanted to and sell it. You can't. You have nothing to sell, you moron. All you have is the stuff you steal from Rubu, and I prove it time after time after time after time. You know, then he puts my picture up here to Sally, and then cuts out, and then selectively cuts out words out of stuff I was saying. Because when I said that Sally is my girlfriend, I was making fun of Joe, because I said, yeah, that's what Joe thinks. Joe thinks that Sally is my girlfriend. But Joe cuts all that stuff out. You know, he cuts all that stuff and just puts in the word Sally is my girlfriend, and that's it. You know, I don't care if Joe knows who Sally is. Every time Joe finds out I know somebody, he puts them up there like he knows them. Then he talks about my mom. I mean, I'm way past that now, dude. I mean, yeah. So what? He's doing everything he can to hurt my feelings, but the only person whose feelings got hurt is the person who will not file a counter notification. That's the person who's being hurt this morning. He got hurt because I did a video called Day 6. Where is the counter notification? I mean, where is it, Joe? Where is the counter notification? You know? Why? Say, hey, how's going, Polywick? I was just talking about you. It says, people are like garbage trucks. Check it. Joe is a garbage truck. He's the garbage man, you know, and he get up this morning to serve us a full helping of garbage. You know, well, Joe, Polywick is right here on my channel right now. And I know you can hear me in your little headphones there. Look at him. He's mad. Look at him. And another thing, I hate myself. Is he still broadcasting, folks? I think Joey's done for the day. I think little Joey's done for the day.
I think you need a hug. Okay.
That's Joe trying to say that he wants me to come over there and hug him because Diamond never gave him a chance. You know who Diamond is, right? We talk about Diamond all the time. She's the one who got Joe arrested for stalking.
Later. I think you need a...
So he's done, folks.
He didn't make anything either. He used presets. Yes, I used...
What the heck is a preset, Joe? What the heck is a preset? I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, so because I went out and legally bought animations to use in my projects, you said they're presets. No, Joe. No. It's a lot of work that goes into actually getting this stuff to work inside of your animations. You know, I had to do some work. I mean, why? I mean, if the presets were that easy, I would have made this like a lot faster. But no, I have to sit back and take that stuff and make it work inside of iClone. We're taking stuff that's foreign to iClone and making it work. Period. And Joe thinks that he knows everything on how to make an animation, but Joe has not made an animation to this day. The only thing he's made is just training videos, but anybody can make those. Anybody, dancing training videos. That's all he makes. That's all he does over there. And I think he's about to make some more. I think he's about to make some more. And I don't care, Joe. I did my video this morning. Wasn't expect to hear from you until later on, but you just couldn't wait. I mean, I know he was like the first one to watch me this morning. I mean, he was the first one when I turned on my computer I turned on my computer, and I said I was going to stream and talk about Joe and his being a fake merchant and stalker and asset thief. I put it on, and the first person to show up was Joe. I knew it was Joe. Joe always shows up first for anybody else. Joe shows up first before the chickens crow. You know, and they go. Joe will be there to watch my video. So I just start saying, okay, since Joe here, I might as well ask you, where's the counter notification? It's day 6, dude. Where is the counter notification? Where is the so-called them saying that you can get your stuff back? Where is you trying to fight to get your stuff back, Joe? And he does not have one. He has not sent one because Joe was told on the phone by the lawyer of Epic that he was going to get sued. Yes, he said. Joe's like, well, I want to send you a counter notification. He said, when you do that, then I take you to court and sue you. And Joe's like, and then Joe kind of stopped there for a minute. It's like, oh, this guy's not friendly, y'all. No, the dude's just saying what his job is if you were to do that. So he's going to do his job and he's going to sue you. So go ahead, Joe. Send your counter notification in. Why are you waiting? Why are you acting like a... Check the video. People are like, garbage trucks, check. Check the video. People are like, garbage. All right, I'll check it. So where is the counter notification, Joe? This whole video, Joe getting on here live and screaming the whole video long is all about him not having no counter notification. No, nothing to show us that he owns the stuff that was taken down. Why do you get up here every day and complain about your stuff being down when you didn't own it? You took someone else's stuff, their trademark, their assets, and you decided to take and make infomercials and sell them like they were yours. And I told you, Joe, I said, Joe, you don't own that stuff. You don't own it. And I'm going to be the one to find who owns it. You know, even your buddies over there at Gumroad told us. I do believe I showed you all the email many times saying, you have to show us proof. And since you don't own it, you have to contact the people who own it. And that's what we did. How are you mad at me? Because Gumroad told me and several other people who brought you to their attention about finding the right people who own it, and we did. I made videos about it. A video you didn't see until a week later, a week later after it was published. and I did that on purpose, folks, because I wanted them to get a good soaking in of what's to come, you know. And by the time Joe saw the video, Joe was too late to react, because 3 days later after my video popped up, it was strange. Joe's channel disappeared off the face of the earth. I wonder what happened. Well, I think it was because I did something that I never done before, which is alerted people before I alerted Joe what I was doing. And it worked like a charm, because they went to his channel, saw the stuff that he had stolen from them, saw the infomercials of him pretending to make the emotions, and then I also sent them the actual animations from Joe, because I showed you on the video that I downloaded them, and then Joe sent me a refund back. But it was too late. It was too late. They got the stuff. They know what's in Joe's pack of lies. They know it. They know this. You know, they had a whole week before I put that video up, you know. Actually, I think they had like 2 weeks before I put the extra video up on YouTube. By then, Joe was like, I'm going to take it down. Joe tried to take it down. But before Joe can take it down, his channel was gone. I think it's still like the first time in history someone has ever taken down a channel as big as Joe. Had a big channel. He had over 2 million views. He put his channel at stake. He put his channel at stake because he wanted to show me that he can do whatever he wanted to do. But when it got taken away from him, and now he's back at ground zero scraping like everyone else, he knew he shouldn't have done it. but he came back, and he started doing the same thing on his channel, and he got spanked again. And look at his channel now. I expect this channel to be at full operational capacity on next month. I've tried everything, folks, to stop it from happening. Actually, I did more than I did before. All I took last time was to show a video a week before I aired it on YouTube to get Joe to acting stupid. See, what thing about it is, after the video showed, Joe started acting really stupid because he started making more videos and more videos. So that what really did him in. And then he did the whole thing where in the video where he said, what did Joe say? Joe said something on his video. He said that he's making money with Fortnite, and he's Tupac, and I'm Biggie. I'm nothing but a punk who's a chump. I mean, he was trying to rap. I mean, he tried. I mean, I can clap his hand because he made a couple of bars there. But the sad thing is that he said he's making all this money off of Fortnite, and they were just I mean, when they saw that video and then saw Joe showing how much money he's making and stuff like that, they were aghast that, hey, this guy makes a YouTube video saying how much he's making off the content that he stole from us, and then he has the audacity to make infomercials stealing our stuff. So no wonder Joe's angry. No wonder he's very, very sad. I mean, he's sad. He's a sad troll. He's a very sad troll. And not only that, he's a butthurt troll. I mean, he's the biggest butthurt troll on this planet this morning. You know, he's just butthurt, and he was so mad this morning that he actually came on while I was streaming. And yeah, while I was streaming, like the end of my stream that I did early, he just came right back on, and he came on and started yelling and screaming. I can show you when he started yelling and screaming. It started way back here. Look at it. He's wiping something off his nose. I don't know what it is. And look at him. He's over here watching my video. I mean, I guess my thumbnail must really get to him. It says, warning game developers, let me introduce you to Joseph Earl Mcpeek, aka fake merchant, asset thief, and stalker. See, if Joe don't want me to monetize his name, well, Joe will stop doing what he's doing. He will stop trying to aggravate me. You know, he will stop doing that, you know, because it's like this. Joe says stuff to aggravate me. All right, period. You know, the one thing I know that aggravates Joe is to tell the truth. You know, if the truth aggravates you, well, you're doing something wrong. The truth only affects those who are doing something wrong. The truth only affects those to the people who don't want to accept what they're doing or their actions. The truth only hurts when you don't accept it. Joe won't accept the fact that he's not telling the truth. Joe hates it the fact that someone else has to tell the truth for him, and then that would have to be me, because I always tell the truth about Joe, no matter what. Joe goes back to his little channel and on his little on his little camera and microphone over his mom's garage where he's a permanent resident. And right here, I mean, we ain't filing any privacy complaints because you are doxing me. Well, Joe, you did it. You're showing your address and your phone number and the email at truebones.com. I mean, you're showing all this stuff. Yeah, you know, he said something about these 4 videos. They took down Joe's 4 videos. And the thing about these 4 videos have something in common. And it's the word Fortnite. 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 And more Fortnite. If you don't own it, Joe, stop posting it. Leave it alone. It's not yours. You know, it's not yours, Joe. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Or better yet, you can just leave me alone. You can leave me alone, because as long as you come after me, as long as you want to spread lies about me, I have to get on and tell the truth. See, what I do is tell the truth. So every time you get on your little, every time you go to your mom's garage and you get on your microphone and you start talking early in the morning, I have to come back and tell the truth. And if the truth involves me telling everybody that you're fake, a fraud, and a phony, and you're propagating lies about me and people I know, well, then I'm going to tell people that. And then I'm going to prove to people that what you're saying is a lie. So far, I have. You know, period. I have every day. I prove that you're a liar, a pathetic liar. I mean, if I were lying on you, well, those videos right there would not have been gone. See, I did exactly what Gumroad told me, and Gumroad told me they need a notice from the actual people who own the content. I said bet. So I went and contacted them. After I contacted them, they still didn't believe that the people were sending takedown notices after I contacted them. So what happened is that, let's see, Jamie said, okay, I'm tired of playing with this. I'm going to give it to somebody who's going to actually sue them and do a good job, because I got other stuff I got to take care of. So he he contracted outside lawyer. The outside lawyer came after Joe and did his job, and he did a great job. Because Joe's stuff is gone. Joe's stuff, all Fortnite stuff that Joe had, is gone. Now, Joe's about to ruin his other channel by posting up more Fortnite stuff. I mean, he can do it all he wants to. Just remember, Joe, the consequences that's involved. Because every time you do something wrong, Joe, I'm going to be there to stand and make sure that that wrong is corrected. So, everybody, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys later. This is One Gun, and I'm signing out. I got to get ready to go. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace. You too, Joe.